everyone, this is Harley from Garden FL, and in today's mango video we are going to prune our mango trees that are blooming and that are very small. And the reason why we're going to trim the flower of the mango tree that is blooming and that is very small, although it is able to fruit, as you see on the mango, the little green dots are fruits forming. Although it is capable of fruiting, we do not want it to fruit, because if it fruits, it might, typically a tree at this size will be stunted in the growth for the next following years. So we really want to keep the energy flowing towards new leaf growth of the mango rather than focusing towards the flowers, because it is flowering season and all the mangoes that are grafted want to grow or want to flower and fruit. Now by nature, this P22 mango wants to flower and fruit because part of the branch that actually got grafted onto this rootstock was from a mature tree that is already flowering and fruiting. So what we're going to do to help this mango out is simply remove 2/3 of the panicle on the mango. As you see, 2/3, for example, on this panicle will probably be right about here. So we're just going to cut it. And the reason why we don't remove actually the whole panicle is because if we remove the whole panicle, then this P22 mango is just going to try to send out a new panicle. So this will now redirect energy back towards the roots, and the roots will actually push out or try to push out new growth. And just stay on top of this panicle. You don't, like I said, you don't want to let these fruits develop. More than likely they won't develop, and if they do, just remove them when they're about a size of a pea. And then naturally this panicle should fall off by itself. Here's a pina colada mango that is flowering. As you see, it's very small. The graft is right there, and going up, as you see, it's a very small mango. So we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to remove about 2/3, and this is all in the longevity for this mango, because this is going to make more new leaves and a stronger mango overall. So here we have a dwarf Hawaiian mango that actually is flowering, doing the same thing. So we're just going to do the same exact thing. Remove these mango flowers. So there we go. And right here I have a beautiful Harvest Moon mango, but as you see, it is still not the ideal size I want it to be flowering, although it's beautiful right now in the full bloom. But actually we're gonna cut these off, although I kind of feel bad doing it because it's just so beautiful. But I really don't want to stress out this mango too much. And like I said, it still has the blooms attached, but this will definitely not stress it out so much as it would, and I'm still not gonna let it. So I could actually take these down a little more, actually. Now the idea is you wanna leave about 1 inch of these on top. And now what you're gonna do actually is let these stay on the mango, and in between April to May is when you're gonna want to remove these panicles. They will most likely be ready to remove. And then what you're going to do then is you're going to tip every flush of new growth that comes out of that mango until the next season. As you see, this helps the mango tremendously send its energy back to the roots, and this will actually help it focus on pushing new growth, because it kind of thinks like, okay, we can't flower, let's just focus on getting bigger. And that's the whole idea that you want to train your mangoes. So here's our Nam Dak Mai, and on this Nam Dak Mai mango, the same thing. We're just gonna come in here. Like I said, you want to leave about 1 inch of the mango flower left. And as you see, this Nam Dak Mai, I'd already set a little mango on there. We're honestly not gonna let it fruit because the tree is just still too young and too small to support a lot of fruit set. And you're gonna want to remove, like I said, this panicle, the rest of it April through May. And then in those following months, you're gonna get a lot of new leaf growth, because obviously the mango didn't flower and fruit. And with this new explosion of leaf growth, you're going to want to tip that every time it comes out. And by tipping, I mean just clipping it off. And by tipping, I also mean just pruning your mango a certain way, which I'll do another video on how to properly tip your mango tree. But it's very easy. It's just a way of clipping a certain tip of a mango off. But as you see, overall, this will support the longevity of the mango tree. Here we have a beautiful M4 mango, which is definitely not at a proper size to be fruiting and holding all this fruit. As you see, it's just a little tiny bush. So we don't want this tree to stress out too much at all, and we're just gonna easily help it by helping remove its flowers. As you see, it's kind of hard to do this because there's a lot of little mangoes that sit on the M4, but nonetheless, this is just for the future of a better and stronger, healthier mango tree. So there we have that tree done. Here's our Sai Talon mango. Like I said, we're just removing this. And the next month, which will be April, we will remove the rest of the panicle And in that time, we will also start seeing brand new flushes of new growth on these mangoes typically. And then from there, we're gonna focus on tipping them and focus on training the canopy for the years to come. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope if you have a mango that needs to remove its flowers, you won't let it fruit at a young age. But if you do, who cares? Always eat the mango and you can always let it grow the rest of its years. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching and I hope you have a good day. Bye now.